I keep mispronouncing it. The Mosul Gouf type, flight type. Uh, Basically, this mobile suit does have some really good maneuverability, and by the looks of it, you can see right here, this is the flight unit TB, which I call it the flight type for a reason because um, it's a flight type. I'm used to calling it, but it's actually called the Golf F type flight unit. This is from the Mobile Suit series, as you can see right here. Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, which I would recommend checking it out. It's actually a really good OVA series, but sadly, I wish they would continue the series. I wish they would show more skirmishes with the South Sea Alliance because a lot of stuff was going on, but I know that in the manga they're still continuing the storyline, which, from what I understand, has ended. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and customize this because I really need to figure out what stuff it has, because I know it has a lot of good stuff. Like, it has its own shield. You can see right here it has a bazooka, but it also has lead shockabsorbers, quick boost, emergency evasion, special leg buffer, flight control, high endurance balancer, combo controller, high performance radar, flight system, and high spec flight control, which syncs the flight movement with melee attacks. And that's pretty cool though. So you can actually attack people from the air with melee, which is a good thing. There's also a special back attack add-on buffer, which is kind of what you would expect for it. If you're getting attacked from behind, it will reduce some of the damage. But other than that, it's not a bad mobile suit. But I'm going to customize it because I need to put some parts in this thing. So this is what you're going to expect from this mobile suit. It's not perfect per se, but it does have some really good weaponry. I'm going to have to put some of that in there because I'm going to have to put a lot of stuff in there. Frankly, it's not what you would expect from a mobile suit like this. I'm just gonna keep it short. I'm not gonna do any gameplay of it. I will show you guys the initial test of it to show you guys what it does. And the fact is, guys, this is a really... Oops. I'm gonna have to go upwards and try to select it to show you guys what it does. Now, this is definitely a really interesting mobile suit per se, but I did forget to equip a lot of this stuff. Oh man, I forgot to do that. Crap. But that, it's not a bad mobile suit. You can see the animation's pretty cool though. Now, this thing basically does this, and you can see right here, this is... You can see right here, it definitely has a lot of good stuff. Now, see right here, the heat. You can see right here, machine gun. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it has like 60. And you can see right here, this thing actually has ASL, which can track when it's in that circle, which is kind of cool. But the problem is it probably doesn't have like a full... The only thing you can do is depend on your bazooka. You can see right here, watch as I attack, and then do this. It definitely does have some type of combo ability if you shoot the bazooka. But other than that, it's not a bad mobile suit per se. Now, this thing does have capabilities with the one ability that most people would say when you do the flight on thing. You can see right here, it lowers its attack speed when you use the melee. Like, you can go like this. It does have some interesting stuff, like you can do this combo, like, but sadly this thing isn't fast enough to do that for some reason. Like if I do this, but other than that, it's not a bad mobile suit per se. But you can see the capabilities of it, especially the flight. Now, if I go up in the air and just backstick it, you can see right here it does a little bit of backsticking up in the air. But the problem is you can overheat if you go up in the air and try to attack somebody with it. That's the cool part about it. But you're going to have to depend on your heat rod attack to do some damage. Like you do this and then just go, but it takes a lot of gauge. You can see right here, this is a really good mobile suit, but at the same time it takes a lot of energy out of the gauge. Now if I do this, I missed that one. It really doesn't. Now if I go up front to the person, that one. Now you can see that it definitely has a combo maneuver on that when you attack. Although it does perform low damage, you can see right here. I missed that one. That was really. You can see right here the heat rod does have a really bad target. Really bad targeting. You can see right here I'm hitting them. The grenade, heat rod, that's kind of the method that people recommend to do, especially when you're using this mobile suit. But the biggest problem is targeting is really really bad. So I definitely like the animation of it, especially the like the twin turbo fans. It's kind of cool. You can see right here, this is kind of cool. But I'm just going to show you guys again the attack combo. One, two. You can see right there, that's the combo that you can do. And very much you can see that's pretty much what you can do, because that's what most players do in this game with this mobile suit. Now, 1, 2. Missed. And you can see right here you can fight. You can see right here the machine gun. It doesn't do a lot of damage per se, but it definitely has a lot of capability. The thing is, you can see right here, you can go as fast as you can. It definitely does have some really good capabilities, but be warned, there are some players that can definitely shoot you up in the air pretty well. It's definitely a good maneuverable mobile suit, as you can see, but the vernier is, it sucks so much vernier you would not believe. This gauge, as you can see right here, it sucks a lot of vernier when you're trying to get away. It definitely is a gauge guzzler. So be aware, if you're going to attack with this thing and moving forward, you can see right here, 1, use the garage, and then be sure to do that, and then run away. Hit and run tactics tend to work with this thing. As far as I know, this is a really decent mobile suit for its cost, for a 400 cost mobile suit. Eventually, I hear that they're going to release the Atlas Gundam in the next patch. So we'll see what happens. Because I definitely would like to see that mobile suit, but I would like to also see the ground type version of the mobile suit that they have for Gundam, and also the GM as well for Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, because there are several versions. There's also the Agai they haven't released, the Agai fire type, the heavy the heavily armed type for the Agai. I definitely would love to see those things because I'm kind of curious about those mobile suits, and also the scanning type Agai, which they have in TV. I wish they would release those mobile suits and see what happens, because that's something that would be cool to see in the game. And although this is a non-faction one, which is not Xeon, even though it's Xeon, it's actually the South Asian Alliance, which is from Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt. But eventually, I hope they continue that series, because I really am hoping to see if they're going to have a conclusion to that series, because a lot of people really want to watch that new story that they had for the manga. So anyways, leave your likes and dislikes down below and tell me what you guys think, as I gotta go. I know I took so long for this. You guys take care. Bye-bye. I'm gonna get off this live stream, so bye-bye.